What's up guys, and welcome back to another build and tune tutorial from me again today. Today we are returning to S-Class and we've got another Lamborghini. But before I get into this, I just want to give you a quick update on the Friday fun day that we got going on tomorrow at 9 PM. Still going ahead. Got loads of people who have added their gamer tags to the comments on the video. For you, those of you that have, just make sure you have sent me a friend request on Xbox Live, just to make sure that you can jump in the party and then jump in the race. Everything that I've been sent so far I have accepted. Hopefully I haven't missed anybody out. If I have, just leave me a comment and I'll look it up and make sure that's ready for you for tomorrow. So that, yep, that's going to go ahead. Just make sure you got your cars ready, or your car. It's a Volkswagen Golf R 2010 one in B class, and it's got to be four-wheel drive. Yep, so that's starting at 9 o'clock. Hopefully that should be a lot of fun, and we'll have some awesome races there. If we can get 16 guys in the lobby, that would be absolutely awesome. And as I say, I'll be live streaming it all, so you guys can watch it back and watch all the fun from my perspective as well. So hopefully with loads of different people at different levels as well, so no matter where you are in the pack, you'll have somebody clean to race against, and it should be lots and lots of fun. So yeah, anyway, onto this car. This is the Lamborghini, I forget what it's called. It is the Reventon. Just quickly look at my other screen. Yeah, this is done into S-Class. It's converted into rear-wheel drive as well. I did try it four-wheel drive. It is pretty damn good, but you do have to sacrifice quite a lot of extra horsepower to keep it four-wheel drive. So I decided to go with the rear-wheel drive version. Got it here going around Spa, and it does fairly well on this track. It is still a really heavy car, as I'll show you in a minute with the build. So it's not the nimblest of things around the corners, but it has got a lot of power down the straights. So that's maybe one thing to think about when you guys are using it on certain tracks. If it's tight and twisty, it may not be the best suited car for that, but if not, you could always go back and use the Viper. So yeah, that's pretty much what I'm going to show you coming up, is the build and the tune for this. Hopefully you guys will be able to give it a run as well, and hopefully you guys will have a lot of fun with it. And we'll get going, and I'll show you the build and the tune. Okay then, so here we are on the upgrade shop, and as always we shall start with the conversions. So as I said just, we went with the rear wheel drive swapping this, so we've gone from four wheel drive to rear wheel drive. Aspiration conversion, in this one we have gone with the twin turbos. It's the only option you've got, and it does give it a lot more power. So it goes from 730 to 867 overall, but we'll cover those stats in a minute. So yeah, you want the twin turbos in. Engine upgrades, air filter is race, cams are race, valves, they're race as well, displacement is race, pistons and compression is race as well, twin turbo, that's race as well, intercooler, that's stock. Flywheel, that's sport. It's the only option you've got, just the sport one. So that's all the engine upgrades. As you can see, we pretty much put everything into it, and that should give us 867 brake horsepower with 623 pound-foot of torque. So yeah, it is pretty much a fucking rapid car when it comes to the amount of horsepower it's got, but it has got a lot of weight to shift, so that's the one downside. Brakes, platform and handling, we have no brake option. So straight into spring and dampers, and they're race. Front anti-roll bars are race as well. Rear anti-roll bars, they're race as well. Roll cage is stock. Weight reduction is race. So even with the weight reduction on, you can see it still weighs 3,500 pounds. So it has a hell of a lot of weight to shift around, but all that extra horsepower does kind of help with it. So that's that done. Let's move on to the drivetrain. So the clutch is stock. Transmission is race. Driveline, that's race as well. Differential is race as well. So we've got a lot of race parts on this car. Tyres and rims. Tyres we've got on this are the race tyre compound, so no weird drag concoction on this one. Front tyre width is set to max, and rear tyre width is set to max as well. The rims we've got on this I believe are the standard rims. We'll have a look. Yep, yeah, it says standard rims, and as you can see we can't upgrade either of the wheel sizes because of that. And finally, aero. So front aero, we've got the Forza race front bumper, and the rear wing we have the race rear wing. So that should give you everything. That should give you S800 with all the stats on the left hand side. Once I click on them, does it show the stats? Shows the stats somewhere. Here goes all of those stats and those figures there. So make sure we've still got the race wing on. So yeah, so that should get you the car good to go, and all you got to do now is put the tune on it. So tyres, front 27.5 and rear 28. Gearing we've got on screen there. I won't read them out to you, but I'll just leave it on the screen so you guys can make a note of it. That's what we've got. It's pretty damn good on acceleration, and it's got very minimal wheel spin coming out the corners as well, which is quite good considering the amount of horsepower and torque it's got. Yeah, you get minimal wheel spin coming out the corners, which is pretty damn good. Alignment, front we've got negative 2.4 and negative 2.2. Toe front is 0 and toe rear is negative 0.5, with the front caster being 6.1. Anti-roll bars are 31.11 and 22.71. Springs 947.3 and 974.6, and the ride height is 3.8 and 3.8. Damping 8.8 and 9 for rebound, and 5.6 and 5.7 for bump. Aero, we've got them both bumped up to the max, that's 161 and 200. Braking, I've got 47% and 128%, but obviously, as always guys, you can set those as you wish, and if anybody finds a better braking balance than 47% that I've got it set, feel free to leave me a comment below and I'll give it a whirl and hopefully make it that little bit better. And finally a differential, we've got 61% and 21%. So that should give you the stats on the left, and the car ready to race. As I say, it's good on quite a lot of the tracks. It isn't great on all the tracks, the tight and twisty ones. It's a bit heavy to be lurching around corners and stuff, so just be thoughtful when you're picking which track to go on. I find the ones like Sebring and Spa and Road Atlanta as well, it doesn't too bad on there. It's fairly good. I enjoy driving it. It's something different. It's something I don't see a lot in S-Class, and I'm all up for trying to make different cars that little bit more competitive. So there you go guys, there's another building tune for me, and as always, if you've enjoyed this, feel free to high five that like button below. It really does help my channel grow, and I really do appreciate it. Or leave me a comment. I do read all your comments. I don't have a chance to reply to them all, but I do try and reply to as many as I can and get back to you guys as much as possible. So that's it guys, hope you build a car, tune it, give it a race, let me know what you think, and I hope you have loads and loads of fun. And until next time, I'll see you all soon.